Welcome back to your Millennial Group Therapy Session, Baby One More podcast with your hosts, Steph and
Morgs.
Yay!
Welcome.
We
Welcome
back,
to the party.
bitches. You know what I thought of earlier when I was like, wow, Morgan and I are filming or recording for like the first time in forever, it feels like. And it was like that meme that's like, we are back. We are back.
Literally us.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Because I thought of that. I was like, that's us. That's us right now. We are
literally
back.
is though. We're back.
So we are back. And today's episode's going to be a little light, a little fun. Nothing too serious because we're not here for serious this week. We needed to like slowly roll back into.
We're coming off the holiday weekend. You know what I mean?
We had the holiday weekend. We had a little breaky poo of filming, recording. I want to say both because we're doing both, so it is what it is. But we needed a break, so we gave ourselves a break. And if you don't follow us on social media, Morgan, the lovely Morgan, posted today being Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Wednesday.
I also would have
know
said
what day it is.
And I would have done the same exact thing. I would have done the same exact thing this week.
Anyways, Morgs posted on our social media accounts that we have only 3 episodes left in our first season of Baby One More podcast. So go take a follow, check it out so you can see what is coming, this being one of them. But yeah, very exciting stuff. Cannot believe we've made it this far. I'm proud of us.
I'm excited. We've done so many episodes and I know. Like when we first started, we're like, oh, maybe like once a month.
Yeah.
And then we're like, haha.
Once a week. We got this shit. I know. We literally were like, we just like played ourselves down so much. And then we're like, no, we can do this. We can do. That's why like the last week when we couldn't record, I was like, I think we'll be okay, Morgs. I think we'll be okay. We've like rocked this shit.
I know.
It's been like 3 months and we've rocked the freaking crap out of this. So
it really hurt my brain to skip a week, but it had to be done. It was smart. It was smart.
You know,
we just had a lot going on.
We need the mental break. Listen, I needed rest. I don't know what you needed, but I know you had a lot going on, so you just needed time to not worry.
I'll get into it, but no, it was, You go ahead. Tell the people where you've been, what you've been up to.
Where I've been? Same place I always am, in my household. What I've been doing? Not sleeping until currently. Literally until, 2 days ago? I finally got some sleep, but I guess we'll start with rating our weeks. For sure. We'll do weeks. I don't even know. I will say this. Last week, which was the week that we took off, was a very rough week for me because no sleep. Baby Joey was teething like a mother. I was PMSing like a mother. Joe was working his ass off like a father. And Brielle was just cranky as all hell. So it was like,
what did you call her? Not a crankosaurus. You had a better
Did I have
one.
A different one?
You had a better dinosaur.
I always call them Crankosaurus, but it will come to me.
Yeah.
Crankzilla?
Crankzilla, maybe, yeah.
I call it, they're just Crankzillas, Crankosaurus Rex. They're all the cranks. But she was actually really cranky today, too. I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, last week was just rough because Joe worked a lot and I had like no break from life. And so it was hard. So I was like, Morgs, I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I'll be a very happy person because I'm already a bitch from being on my period. And aside from that, I'm not sleeping at all. Because for some reason, like the cycle of life, my freaking period cycle syncs up with baby Joey's teething cycle. So when he's teething and I need sleep and rest the absolute most, I'm getting 0. So it's just freaking miserable. But
oh my God.
I did move him into Brielle's room. Last night was the first night. It was successful. He only woke up once, but it was only at like 12, so it wasn't terrible because I wasn't even in bed yet. But like he went right back. Yeah, he went right back out and he slept till 7. So like I take that as a win.
That's a
Brielle on the other hand. Poor girl. So like they both went to sleep. They both went to sleep, no problem. I put them down around like 8:39. Both knocked out. They were clearly tired. No issues, no cries, no nothing. And then about, what was it? Like, midnight, Joey woke up. Brielle woke up when he woke up. So I was like, damn it. But she was okay. Yeah. She was kind of just like looked over and was like, the fuck?
Yeah, like you're
I imagine
in
that's
here?
what her head's thinking in toddler terms, or maybe not, because she has dropped the F-bomb. But so
she has a well-versed vocabulary.
That she does. So she was like definitely not happy about him waking up, but she just fell right back asleep. But then an hour later, she woke up because she's been trying to poop. She was a little constipation station. So she finally got that out today, but sorry for the TMI. But she was like in pain. So she woke up at like 1:30, started like whining, and I was like, oh no. I didn't know if Joey was going to wake up, but he must have been in his deep sleep because he did not move a muscle. And then Joe and I went to bed, and next thing I knew, my Joseph alarm clock, as I like to call him, because Joe will be like, did you put on an alarm? I'm like, yes, it's called our son. He is the alarm. When he wakes up, I wake up. Yeah. So yeah, at like 7 a.m. on the dot, I heard him doing his grunts, and I was like, well, it is time. So I ran in there, grabbed him. Pretty sure Bree woke up though, and she usually sleeps till like 9. So she was not happy about that. And then she was up at 9:30, and she was an absolute today. That's all I have to say.
A sasshole, if you will.
A sasshole. That's a beautiful word.
It's a great,
yes.
I don't remember. I feel like my mom said that one.
She was in fact a sasshole. She like threw her food on the floor, which she never does. And then she ran to Harley's cage and like started like agnetizing. What the fuck? Antagonizing her. And I was like, I was feeding baby Joey in the room. I just know Joe was not happy, and I heard him yelling at her. And next thing I know, I hear the door for her room slam close, and I was like, oh no, she got in timeout.
She in the timeout.
She in the timeout right now. But then I had to go put baby Joey in there, and she was like up, and she's like, Mama. And I was like, you'll be okay. You just need sleep. You're very cranky. Yeah. And sure enough, she slept for 2.5 hours during nap time. From 2 to I literally went in there before I came here, and she was still sleeping at 4:30. Wow. And Joey, I had to like wake. He was going to sleep too. I had to wake his ass up. I was like, it's time to go, people. Like,
you got the blackout curtains for these little babies, and they sleeping.
I know. Joey's like, I'm not used to this darkness, because he's usually just in the light. So, you know, it was. So this week has been better, though. I mean, if you would have looked at my Aura ring on Monday, my stress levels were so high. 5 hours and 45 minutes, I was stressed out. Zero restorative time. 5 hours and 45 minutes, Morgan.
Jesus.
What the best part is, Joe was off on Monday, but we're doing things for Memorial Day.
Totally.
It's always chaotic. So Sunday, though, when he was working, my stress, 0 minutes.
Oh my God.
I had both the kids by myself all day long. No help.
Wow.
No stress. My restorative time was like 4 hours and something minutes. They were so well behaved. We did so many fun things. I did a bunch of Italian because I was trying to beat this bitch on Duolingo. Joe and I are very competitive in it right now. When I tell you,
what, the rankings?
Yes. We're trying to stay in first place. So when it's a competition, I'm gonna make sure I'm in first place. This bitch Gina, she thought she was gonna take over, and I was like, oh no, Gina, and it was the last day for it. I spent like 4 hours, like 2 of the hours during their nap time, and then sometime in the morning before they got up, doing that freaking shit just to make sure that I beat her. Joe said I gained almost 6,000 XP in one day.
The best game you could have. You're also learning. Like, honestly, it's
and
amazing.
I was not just learning Italian either, because at one point I was getting like going cross-eyed from so much Italian that I was like, I'm going to do French. And then I was like, I'm going to do Greek. Fun. Yeah. And Greek's hard as shit, by the way, because they have a different alphabet than we do. So that was not easy at all. No. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to do Irish. Also hard. Yeah. And then I was like, let me just do Spanish, because I kind of know that. And it's very similar to Italian.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did a lot of languages. That. So I know a lot of things. In case you wanted to know what cat is in Greek, it is shat. Shat.
Good to know. Mm-hmm. In case I go. I mean,
shat.
Apparently there's a lot of cats there, actually. Oh, yeah? So maybe that's why you learned that one first.
I know. I was like, why am I learning about... It was like, I was learning about men, women, which is... Ome is men, and femme is women. Mm-hmm. And then fili or something like that is girl, and I don't remember what boy was. Yeah. Or maybe this was French. This might have been French. Because I think boy was garçon. It was like the guy from Beauty and the Beast. Gaston. It was like garçon though, like Garcon, garçon.
Oh,
and that was boy.
like get.
And that's what it was. No, I'm sorry. It was French. Cat in French is maybe it's Greek. I don't know. I was doing them all. One of the two. I love
it. Someone tell us
either
what
French
the answers are.
Or freaking Greek. One of them is chat for cat. So, and not shat like I shat my pants, like CHAT. Shat. Shot.
Yeah.
Maybe it is French. That sounds very French.
It does. I don't know what it is. I should. I know the cat.
You know what? It was French because I was like, what the fuck are the French people so obsessed with cats for?
Yeah, I don't know. That I don't know. The Greek one made sense for me, but
right. Anyways, just thought I'd share that. It was a good weekend.
I love
and the week's been good with, the transformation of Joey to his own room because Mama and Dada needed their space back. It's been 8 months since I turned a light on in my room after 9 p.m. So I don't know how people, kudos to all you out there, parents that keep your kids in there for a year. Can't do it. It would have been done at 3 months if we had the ability to do so. 2 months.
The light thing, when you said that, I was like...
Yeah, we walked around with flashlights.
Right, because you didn't wake him up whenever he was in there.
Mm-hmm. And we had whisper talk.
It's going to be a whole new world.
I know. We went in last night and I was like, I could watch the TV if I want to. It's just been there. Just literally been there doing nothing.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Wow.
So I'm going to have a whole new setup.
Oh my God.
Come season 2 of Baby One More Podcast, I'll probably be recording in there because I'll have the ability to.
Fucking love it. We excited for the new scenery.
Exactly. It won't be this. So that is
what a success.
Occasionally maybe this, but yes, I'm so excited. So that is my rating of the weeks, plural.
The last little weekish.
I don't even know what I give it though. I say last week was probably like a 5.
Yeah,
and this week's probably like an 8. So
okay.
It's a high week.
Yeah.
I've been on a high today. I've been very happy, go lucky. I don't want to kill anybody. So that's always positive.
Don't let her fool you. The road rage that I got in the audio message on the way there was insane.
I'm always going to want to kill the people on the road. That is why it's a good thing that we don't live in a world where the purge can happen, because I'd go out during rush hour and just take them all out. But bulldozer all of them.
Oh my God.
But
I didn't think about that I only seen one of those movies.
Oh, I've seen 2 or 3 of them. They're so terrible.
I know.
Just I always think I wouldn't be able to do it, and then I'm like, but if I'm on my period, maybe.
Right? Depends
in
on
the right
day.
setting, maybe. With the right people. Just put a whole bunch of pedos in rush hour traffic, and I'll just boom, boom, bing, bom, boom. That's a way. That's a way to get rid of them.
Yeah, the bad ones. Just take them out.
Just ping pong, or not ping pong.
Take them out with the road rage.
Yeah, what's the thing? What's the game that you pull it back in the ball? Yeah, a pinball machine.
Yeah,
ding, ding,
I love
ding,
it.
Ding, ding, ding. I would use my powers for good.
Yeah, of course.
I'd be that. I'd be the superhero of the purge. Take out all the bad guys and girls. All the bad people.
Yes. Aww.
Anyways.
I'm here for it. I'm going to draw you as a cartoon.
Can still be superior Steffi.
Exactly. Oh my God. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're on the upswing.
Yeah, because if you caught me this time last week, it was definitely not the up. It was the down. Down. But anyways, you let them know about your weeks, Morgs, because you had some fun.
I know.
And some crazy. A little bit crazy, a little bit fun.
Crazy. Did have my once a month-ish when I go down to Fort Myers. So that was it's always a good time. But I did have Sam with me. She was up at her parents', and so she drove with me down and back, which was
so
cool.
Nice. Have a little
God, yeah. We literally dissected, because that's what is it, 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive. There's a little traffic. We dissected every new song on the Taylor Swift album, because we hadn't we talked about it sprinkled, but had to pause at each song and dissect it. So
that's so great.
Get excited, because we definitely started an Excel document, because we needed to keep. Yeah, just wait.
We just have to do a Baby One More podcast after dark so that I can hear about all these,
just all the Taylor theories.
Because now I'm really invested from all the TikToks that I see about it, and I feel like I need to know all the things.
I won't go into it right now, because it'll spiral off for 3 hours. But I will send you the Excel of the notes that we have started. The theories are immaculate.
I'm here for it. Yeah, I need it in my life.
But
we'll do a bump after dark.
We have
for that.
to.
So for all our Swifties out there, Stay tuned.
I know. Stay tuned for all the theories.
Yes.
So that was good. I had some company, which was nice.
No, that's so nice.
And then that was during the week. But then, well, I didn't realize it was kind of like do you want to drive with me? I'm driving, and if you don't, I'll probably go straight to siesta for the weekend.
Yeah.
Because my family did like a group trip. It was so fun. All the fam from out of town.
Oh, that's so nice that you guys do that.
I know. So it had been like 6 or 7
I know you
years.
said it had been a while.
So long. Just like rented a huge house, two house combo thing. Which is like nice. It was so different because everyone had kids, but like fun.
Yeah, you said
still
that
fun.
too.
Yeah, because sometimes in like group trips, like so many personalities,
it can be a lot.
But no, everything went smooth. But I had like driven up back home, and then back was literally like the next day.
So you had like
it was like
a lot of
that
driving.
It was. Do we film tonight? I'm getting back from Fort Myers tonight. Do we just film an episode tonight? I could do it. And then it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, all right, it's a good thing we didn't film, because I would have been a zombie.
And I was literally a zombie that day. I was like miserable as all fuck. And I was like, yeah, it's a good thing we didn't choose to do this today, Morgs, because I don't have the energy for it.
No.
I feel like my body didn't recover last week until like Saturday.
I know. I mean, sleep does wonders. Do you hear the cat?
No, I can't hear anything. I just hear you.
Fucking... I fed him before this, thinking that this would not be a thing. It's fine as long as you can't hear him.
No, I can't. I can't hear anything.
He's just trying to play, probably. But it was good. It was a good trip. I'm still in like my beach mode. I went to the pool during my lunch break. You know, once you start going, you're like,
yeah, you got to keep up
the sunshine.
Even my dad said that. My father, who like doesn't do the pool or beach, they went on their cruise.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I've been trying to go to the beach and pool with your mother to like, you know, keep up with my tan. I'm like,
love it. Here for it, Steve. I agree.
So funny.
I know. And I had been going like, probably with the last like month, like all of May. I was like, you know, I'm not going to go to the beach and get burned, you know?
Yeah.
But it was nice too, because the house we rented had a pool.
Oh, that's so nice.
Got to float with my grandma for like 3 hours, you know.
Nice.
Just don't usually get to hang out. So it was a great time. Corey came down, saw the fam.
Oh, I was going to ask if he ended up going. And then Anton was there too, right?
Anton came, yep. I know. It was success.
So nice.
Great success. So yeah, good week. Obviously, like coming back to work after like days off is hard. I'm like, ugh.
I know. It's like, gotta get back into the swing of things.
I'm like, God, so
start life again.
I know.
Adulting.
Like, I just want to sit outside.
Can this just be what I get paid for, to literally tan my body? There must be some experimental thing that you could probably make money.
Right?
How many hours are too many hours in the sun?
I'll test out your sunscreen.
Is it worth potential skin cancer?
It's definitely not. Well,
you're going possible. I had skin cancer. It wasn't that bad. I mean, granted, I had like a very easy case of it where they just had to go one layer deep, but I would do it again if I was getting paid a lot of money for it.
Well, yeah. I'm like, give me like the cabana. You know what I mean? I'm like, can I just have a cabana and my computer for work? I guess I could. I guess.
Do you have cabanas at your pool?
We do have a shaded area. But when there's kids there, you know?
I was going to say, that's the only thing that sucks.
Did you see my brain? I was like staring into the clouds.
You just need like a little bubble. A little bubble up next to your head.
How can I do this? Because, you know, we use virtual backgrounds. Like,
oh, true.
You could be anywhere. One day.
That's true.
I know. I was like thinking, damn, I'm going to get a house one day. I'm really going to want a fucking pool. Sorry, Corey.
Especially.
I'm really going to want a fucking pool.
We live in Florida. I feel like if you're going to live in Florida, you have to have a pool. Like, I was just thinking that today as I got in the car to drive over here. I was like, who the fuck chooses willingly to live here? Because it's so fucking hot. It is so fucking hot.
We chose to move here, so.
Negative. I was forced to move here or live here. I was pushed out the womb here. Or
true. You
actually
did not have
sliced out and pulled out of the womb here. But I didn't have an option. And then, you know, I decided that I was going to be with Joe, who was like, I'm going to be a firefighter.
You're here now?
I'm going to be here for 20 years. He doesn't talk like that. I don't know why. It's like this New Yorker accent. I'm from Brooklyn. I smoke a pack a day. No.
Stop it.
But honestly, like, I didn't choose this life. This life chose me.
Totally.
I didn't want. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love, like, I live where you vacation, but I also don't love it because I'm like, it's too fucking hot. I am a cold-blooded gal. Cold-blooded.
See, I truly do believe the snowbird life is the life for me.
No, it definitely is for you. And that is fine. You can live here, so I have a place to come vacation when my ass is up in frickin' Tennessee where it's not 100 degrees.
Well, that's
during this time
like
of the year.
mild winter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like,
oh yeah, I can't be. Well, Joe wants to go to Idaho, and I'm like, yo, I don't think I can do that.
For potatoes? Like, why?
It's
for
because the land is cheaper in Idaho. I don't think Natalie hated it when she lived there. I'll have to ask her. She was in Idaho for a hot minute. I just want to be like, Idaho, Udaho.
Right, that's all. And then you can leave.
Yeah. That's all. That's all I want it for. I'm like, listen,
how close is the airport?
That's true.
How close is the airport? Where are we
My
going
thing
next?
is, if you can give me a big old plot of land and I can build like my dream home on it, sign me up. Sign me up. I'll put a bunch of little freaking Airbnbs for you guys to come stay in whenever you please.
Perfect.
This is, that I win the lottery or something happens where I win a lot of money. The podcast takes off. Yeah, I'm going to call up Duolingo and get you on there with him. Have you seen the videos of the little Duolingo owl? No. Dude, you follow Duolingo on TikTok or something? No, I don't follow it on any social media. I didn't even know about it until Joe was forcing me to learn Italian because that's also in the cards for us. He wants to go live there for like part of the year, like in the future. That's why we're learning Italian. Duolingo is like the ultimate social media mascot. Oh. That's your homework. That's your homework after this. Okay. So good. Gets on all the fucking trends. The mask, they have a like owl mask. Let me show you him at least, or her. Because I truly didn't even know. Like I said, I didn't know about Duolingo, guys. It was all Joe. Joe was like, I'm going to put you on my family plan, so you have to do it. And I was like, okay, I guess. Look how cute. Well, you've seen him on the thing. I see him on the thing. I just didn't know that was like a whole thing. I was just doing it because I was learning Italian. And then Joe started to make it enticing for me. And he's like, if you get first place, I'll get you something you want. And I was like, I love that. Tell me more. Like dressed up. Oh my God. Duolingo. Anyways, we'll do this after. We'll do this when we hang out. But with our friends here on the pod. Had no clue. Well, spiraling. I love Duolingo. That's my new jam. I will be fluent in Italian, Greek, Irish. What else did I say? French, Spanish. If you could get Dutch on there for the next month, I need to work on that. I mean, I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could do it. If somebody is trying to be in my first place, don't you worry. I refuse. I told Joe, now I'm too far in. I'm gonna just be in first place until we're done with this, which is probably never. Forever. He was very proud of me. I'm going to be so fucking fluent in all the languages. I'm going to go everywhere Section and talk. 1, Unit 2. Okay, yeah, I got along. I really need to jump on that. The trip is in 1 month and 1 day? Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. I was thinking, I'm like, okay, we're almost in June, which is wild to me. I know. We have Blink-182 at the end of the month. And then I have my vacation and you have your vacation / T-Swift. I know. And that is so exciting. And that is when we will be taking a break from the podcast, folks, because we've got better things to do. Just kidding. We love the podcast, but we do have fun things to do. We're going to come back with all of the fun things. I know. That's what's exciting. So literally, especially you. I can't wait to hear about the trip. I know. If anyone's listening and you've been to London, Amsterdam, or Prague, give your girl the updates on where to go and what to do and where to eat. I feel like that's you need to know the food places for sure. Give me a holla and please help me out. But yeah, good week overall. 9. Love that. But go with it. Yeah, can't go wrong. It works. It's a good time. Yeah. All right. Well, a little media check in because it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Morgs has been on her dance mom still. which I love that for you.
Am. And spoiler alert, I'm on season 5, and that's when JoJo Siwa comes in, and her voice is so annoying. And now I'm on the people that are like memeing on JoJo Siwa TikTok. So it was like a girl, like, the voice. I was like, oh my God. And the mom, though, I'm like, holy shit, the whole thing, the whole fucking 9. I'm like,
it's crazy. I really don't know what season I missed, but I don't like, I want to rewatch it, but I'm also like, I just want to find the season that I missed, because I know there was a season that I could not watch because it wasn't all on Hulu when it first came out. It was only like parts of the season or certain seasons. So I know. Do you think
it was an earlier?
I missed when Christy and Chloe left.
Okay, so 4.
So that must have been.
Did you miss did you see the fight, like the Kelly fight when they left, the other girls?
I don't remember.
See, you might have missed 3 and 4.
There's a possibility that there was more than one season that I missed. I know I saw 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, I feel like I got back into, or not back into it, but I couldn't watch the others. And then it jumped me into when
later.
JoJo was there. And then.
Definitely 4 you missed.
Then I saw the later seasons after, what's her face? Abby Lee Miller came back from having been, arrested and cancer and all the things. And I just can't wait for you to get to the one episode that was literally a meme the other day. And I was like, do I send this to Morgan? Or do I just let her wait till she sees it? It's just so fucking funny because she's in a wheelchair and she gets pissed, and it's just funny the way that everything
the
transpires.
Whole thing goes down.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this woman. So
it's been a lot. Excited. It's been a lot. I did go back. So I saw, because I love, me, I love a good spoiler alert. So I was like, all right, when does JoJo come in? I want to know.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to see her origin story. So then I saw she comes from Abby's Ultimate Dance competition. So I was like, oh shit, let me go. I literally was on season 4, almost over, and switched over to the other show.
Yeah.
And then I started to see the pieces of, because I was like, how does Abby...
See, I never watched the Ultimate Dance thing.
It was, I mean, meh. But I didn't watch it all. But I was like, all right, I want to get the context of how Abby treats her from that show to the new show. Full origin story.
Was she any different towards her?
No.
Okay.
Literally the first episode of the Ultimate Dance competition, she's like, JoJo, stop talking back to the adults. Right off the jump. And I was like, oh my fucking God.
How old was JoJo when she started? Or I guess when she got on Dance Moms. Maybe let me ask that, because I think
she was 9. I think she was pretty young.
Because she just turned 21, because that's the whole fucking thing going around the internet.
I know. She was 9 or 10, I think, because she's close to Kendall and Maddie, but not just a little bit younger. I think she can compete with Mackenzie sometimes. She's it must be in between.
Okay.
So
interesting.
I know. It's been a journey. It has been a motherfucking journey.
Well, I'm just excited for you to get even deeper in.
I know.
It's fun.
Ooh, the only other show that it's in my brain, my brain queue is Summer House on Bravo. Okay, well that's where the Giggly Squad girls came from.
Oh, okay.
But that's a more standalone Bravo show. It's not a Housewives.
Oh, okay.
So someone suggested
I was like, I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
I never really got into Bravo shows except for when I was with the roomies back in college. They always watched all that shit. That's literally the only reason I got into Dance Moms too.
I feel like that's Dance Moms transitions well into the Bravo universe.
Yes. Oh no, for sure. That's what I'll have to say. Well,
we'll have to see.
Another thing is, I was telling Morgan that I spoiled the winner of the circle for me by accident. Joe and I only have 2 episodes left, maybe 3, but it's every time we try to start the episode, we get halfway through and then we get distracted by Duolingo. So
stop watching because the show's annoying. I fell off, obviously.
And you have to pay attention, but you can't really pay attention because you're paying attention to the Duolingo. Anyways, so yesterday, fucking Instagram, it was oh, they're doing Netflix superlatives. And I was like, oh, what the fuck's a Netflix superlative? So I like open it up and you're basically voting for each superlative category and certain people from it. So like they had like the cutest couple award from like different Love is Blind and the Ultimatum and shit like that. And then like the next one was best game player. So like on that one they had QT, Corey Tyler, and it made it seem like she won, but I was like, weird. So I was like, damn it, did I just spoil this for me? And I told Joe, I go, I think I just spoiled the winner. It was one of the people I picked. However, that was not the case. So then I get to the next page, and I don't remember what the category was for, but it was like the winner of season 6, The Circle. And I was like, well, now I fucking spoiled it for me. Who do you think won? Because I told you somebody you picked.
I don't even know their names. The guy catfishing as the girl, the underdog guy. Was it him?
Bingo.
Fuck yeah, everyone votes for the underdog.
I know.
Hell yeah.
And I told Joe I go, because Joe was like, I think it's Miles. That's the blonde guy. Yeah. He's like, but if not Miles, then I would say the Kyle guy. And if not Kyle, then I would say Brandon, who's catfishing as whatever her name is. So I go, it's that one. And he goes, really? And I was like, yeah. Because in the beginning of the season, she's not really well liked.
No,
so
I know.
It's crazy. She makes like Olivia, who he's catfishing her as, that like a total transformation. And Joe made a good point. He said at the beginning of the season, he was acting like a shy person. Like he wasn't like being like a outgoing girl. And now he's being more like the outgoing girl, which seems to be more like his personality showing through. And he's like, so he's killing it in that sense. He's being himself, but through her, and people are really enjoying that. So
I love that though.
Yeah, it's made sense. So he is the winner. I now need to watch it to see how this all plays out.
Hell yeah.
But I was like, fucking A. I was like, at first I thought I ruined it with QT, and then I was like, nope, this is in fact the winner. Because the way they worded it didn't sound like she won, but it also could have been that she won, and they just didn't want to like say it. But then when they showed Brandon and they were like, ooh, winner! Season 6 winner of The Circle. And I was like, mother. And then I just stopped. I was like, fuck you, superlatives. Fuck you.
Oh, that's
I don't know why I was doing it though. I got like so into it. I was like, oh, because like I watched the first season of The Circle, which was, I don't know if you remember them. Did you watch the first season?
I watched the first season. I liked it.
So there was like the Joey guy.
Oh, yes,
and then there was Shoe Bomb. I don't know if you remember Shoe Bomb. He was like the Indian kid. So cute. Loved him.
Another underdog guy. Yeah.
And he won. So him and Joey were like really good friends in it. And so they were one of the like bestie on the superlatives. And I was like, I'm picking them because I love them. They were so like, it was just such, you would never expect those two to like be
besties.
Besties. Because you have like the cool dude from Brooklyn.
Yes. Was he the one that
the nerdy guy?
That's the Joey from Perfect Match with Carousel or whatever her name is.
Yeah. Speaking of which, when is Perfect Match coming back? I need some terrible TV
some drama
to watch.
It's coming. It has to be like July at least, like soon.
Also, did you see the show that like Giannina is on, or is that a show? What is?
I'm pretty sure it was an ad for Metro.
It was just an ad.
Phone, I think. I don't know. It looked legit.
I was so fucking confused. I was so
I
fucking
was like,
confused.
give me a show though, please.
Yeah. I was like, is this a show or is this an ad or is it both?
A fuck ton of money for that shit though, if that's the case.
Yeah, because there was a ton of people from Netflix
really gonna buy
on it.
These piece of shit phones.
I know. Who wants Metro piece of shit? Just because they put Netflix characters. Netflix people
literally
on it.
Though, characters.
I
know. I saw that too and I was like, I
was like, is this a show or is this an ad?
I don't know. I think it's an ad.
Well, I haven't seen anything else since, so I was very confused by it. But I
clearly didn't watch it.
Yeah, if it is a show, we didn't see it. Let us know. Maybe it is, and we're missing out on some good drama. Right. But I was just like, what would all these people be doing? And she just had a baby, but like also to each their own. Get on with your bad self.
Right.
Anyways, is there any other media? Oh, wait, I did have something else. I did. Remember? I was like, I'm going to tell you something else. Yes. Speaking of shows, did you see that Wizards of Waverly Place is doing like a reboot?
I did.
So excited.
I'm excited. I loved it too.
Oh my God. I was like, so first of all, I don't know when this was. Well, I think the guy, what's his name?
The
Henry.
main,
Is his name Henry?
Or the older brother guy.
Yeah, the older
right?
brother.
Yeah,
I can't think
yeah.
of his name right now. Randomly on TikTok, one of his things comes up because he has kids.
Right.
Kids, multiple, I don't know.
Mm.
He was doing something with his daughter. It was super freaking cute. But I was like, oh my God, this is the dude from, freaking
the show.
Wizards of Waverly Place. And then I went on his page because I, have to scope out the scene. And then I saw that and he had posted like mid-May, beginning of May. And I was like, oh, how exciting.
Know.
So I don't know if you had seen that or not,
I
but
did.
I was so excited.
I know.
My millennial heart is so excited about this.
Everyone's like, Selena better be singing the intro song.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I know.
But it's like all of them, which makes me like so happy to like see so
know.
many
like,
of them.
Do a full
thing.
So I'm excited.
Very excited about that.
Just
had to share that information in case you didn't know. Now you know. Have no clue when it's coming out, or where it's coming out. Is it going to be on Disney Plus?
I don't know either.
I feel like it probably would be. Because like when they did the iCarly reboot, they put that on Paramount, which is like the Nickelodeon. All that.
Oh, that's true.
So
yeah, I guess. Do we even have Disney?
If you don't, I do, and you guys can use it. Well, I don't. Nick does. Again, all the things, which I'm pretty sure they're going to try and take that away too. They just take everything away from us. Everything.
Like, let us be.
Yeah, we are.
Let me save $20 fucking dollars.
Please. Let me tell you this too. Yesterday, I ordered groceries for the week, which like Walmart's just as expensive as anywhere else is now. But 25 items, $76. Okay, whatever. Let me tell you my story real quick before we get into today's episode. I am happy about this, but also pissed.
Yeah.
So I get a text that my order's coming. I'm like, cool. I'm going to take Joey for a walk. So I take Joey for a walk. It says my order is delivered. I'm like, that's interesting. Because no, it's not. Because I don't see anyone in front of my apartment building. So I'm like walking with him and snap the picture of like, it shows you like they give proof that like it really was delivered.
It's here.
Yeah. I look. It ain't my apartment. It's on the other side of the fucking apartment building. So I haul my little ass over there to make sure that nobody took my groceries. Because it was my stuff for dinner too. Like it was 4 p.m. Where like I'm waiting for this so that I can, and it was already late too. This is the best part. I had done it so that it would get delivered between 3 and 4. It was late. It didn't get there till 4:30, and then didn't even get to the right fucking place. So I haul my little ass around to the other side of the building, and there are my bags in front of some random person's fucking apartment. Thank God they didn't have like a fucking Ring doorbell because I went right up there and grabbed all my groceries and threw them in the freaking stroller. So as I'm strolling with Joey back to our place, I call Walmart customer service because I'm like, fuck this shit. This is the second time this has happened to me.
I know. I was going to say.
Yeah. Usually if they're lost, they call me. But this person clearly didn't even care. The numbers weren't even close. And like you somehow made it to the right building, but the wrong side of the building. Like,
right.
Anyways. So, and I have explicit directions for these people because for whatever reason, my neighborhood is stupid.
Yeah.
So I call the customer service and thank goodness for the lady. I don't remember her name, but bless her soul. She was so kind. And she loved that I was so kind to her. I'm like, listen, you didn't make the mistake, but I just want this to get fixed. And so she refunded me my entire order.
Wow.
And she gave me a $10 credit for my next order.
Wow.
But I told her, I was like, this is the second time this has happened. I am a stay-at-home mom. It is hard for me to get out of the house with 2 kids. If I'm trying to like do this to make it a little bit more efficient for me,
I need it to work.
I can't be like walking around the neighborhood to find my groceries because this person can't find my place and doesn't call when it literally says if lost, call. Like I have that in there. If you are lost, please call this number. I mean, the amount of times I've literally sent these people my PIN so that they can find the exact location because like I don't feel like playing this game. But like when you're just going to bring it to whatever apartment and just be like, here. And then take a picture like, I did it. No, you didn't. You didn't do it, actually. You didn't fucking get it to the right place.
That's awful.
So it was fine, though, because, like I said, the lady was really nice. And then she was like, thank you for being so kind. A lot of people are not kind. And I'm like, well, because a lot of people think that somehow it's your fault. But it's like, it's not your fault. Like, it's the fucking people working's fault. And they should be reprimanded for it. But
dude,
that's like, come on, do your job. If I was teaching and I took a kid to the wrong parent, my ass is on the line for that shit. I can't be giving kids to the wrong people. So you're going to sit here and just like give my groceries to the wrong place because you're too lazy to check if the number matches?
Don't.
Please. Okay. Anyways, just had to share that.
Tell the people what's up.
Yeah.
Well, at least you had a good customer service experience.
Walmart's customer service superior. I've never had an issue with them.
Thank God.
Target can't say the same about y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And listen, I love shopping in Target over Walmart, but I'll deal with Walmart's customer service any day compared to Target.
That's so good.
Just saying. Okay. Anyways, with that being said, I think that's a perfect lead into today's episode, which we're doing a fun unpopular opinions / would you rather, because what's more fun than talking about that shit? Which I feel like my unpopular opinion is that right now I like Walmart more than Target. So.
There you go. Yeah, that is a good one. I'm also in a Target detox, obviously, because of the move.
Yeah.
I haven't gone in, I mean, since we moved, I think, unless I went in Fort Myers, but.
Well, I will say I've been to Target recently, but I just can't deal with their customer service or lack thereof customer service. Like when that whole skirt incident happened, I was just like, y'all really suck at this. Like nobody's answering the phone. I'm not getting a hold of anyone. Do I have to fucking call corporate just to like get somebody to pick up the phone? And then meanwhile, I call Walmart and they're just like, hey, how can we help you? Oh my gosh, we're so sorry. Every time I've had an issue, every single time they've given me a $10 gift card for their freaking stuff as a sorry.
I'm glad.
Nobody's done that shit at Target.
No,
sorry,
they don't.
Target, step it the fuck up, guys. Step it the fuck up.
I was giggling because I was looking at our list of would you rathers, and this one's funny for us because it's a very obvious choice.
Is it the first one?
No.
Oh.
Wait, do you want me to do the first one?
No, but go ahead. But okay. I just thought the first one was also very fitting because I feel like we would pick the same thing.
I know. I was thinking that even with the unpopular opinions, like, this isn't even going to be fun because I don't even think we're going to argue, but it's fine. I read, would you rather give up showering or the internet for a month?
Oh, I did see that. And I was like, let me just say this. Okay. If I'm not doing anything that is too disgusting, like let's just say you're just at home. I take a month off from working out.
From everything. Like just
But here's my only my only issue with the no showering.
I know it's bad. That's a long time.
Downstairs doesn't like if it's not clean.
Well, right. I know.
So like can I substitute, like can I do like the wipes or something? Yeah. Like those pH balance the girl downstairs, just the one, she gotta be clean or else she's gonna begin, bacterial infections and shit. I don't want to deal with that. But then it's also like I love the interweb and all the things. And I'm like, I mean, here's the thing too. Are we making business? Do I have a boutique? Is this
right?
Listen,
I need more context. Yeah.
It really depends. If I'm making money and I can't use the internet, which is how I'm making money, sorry, shower. Sorry,
totally.
Joe. Sorry, Bree. Sorry, Joey. Y'all gonna smell me because I'll just use a lot of perfume.
I don't know. I
think
was
about this too. And like when I first had Bree and like first had Joey, I probably didn't shower for like a week straight sometimes. Yeah. So like,
you're just survival.
Okay. Yeah. I was okay.
A dirty little heathen, just jumping in the pool, jumping in the ocean, jumping into the
jump in the water. Well, we cleaned ourselves in the pool
2 days ago. Like, didn't give a fuck.
It works. So yeah, I feel like I would have to really have some extra context to answer that one.
Sure. Fair.
If the internet is not providing me with an income, I might be able to give it up for a month. It might feel good to give it up for a month.
I would
nice
like
detox.
to.
Yeah.
I would
but if the internet is giving me an income,
it's true.
The shower's not giving me an income.
That's for fucking sure. It's a waste of time a lot of time.
And let's be real. I go 12 to 14 days without washing my hair sometimes.
Right.
I'll come up with some new hairstyles. For the first week, lots of flick straight down, some dry shampoo.
Right.
Then the following week we curl it, we make it cute. Then the following week we do a hat. And then the last week we do braids.
Done.
Boom.
Month. Done.
I'd have the cleanest looking hair. This hair, I just washed it and dried it for the first time in like 2 weeks. But I dried it for the first time in like 2 months. I've been letting my hair air dry every time I've showered. I didn't even know my hair looked like this because it's been so long since I blew it out. And like it is so long, guys. I used to pay for this shit. I used to literally pay to have my hair be this length and this full, and now
so glad you don't have to have
me too. I know. I sent that picture to like you and Angelica and stuff, and Angelica goes, "Well, it's a good thing you get to save money because of it." And I'm like, "But am I saving money? Because babies."
Well, fair.
The babies are the reason for this, but they also are more expensive than hair extensions at the end of the day.
That is
but it's
true.
Fine. I like having my own hair and not having fucking shit stuck to my scalp because when I would go like this and then my finger would get caught in a hair extension, I was like, this is not enjoyable.
Totally.
And I love Joe would be like, I'd be like, you never scratch my head. And he's like, I can't scratch your head because you have hair extensions in. I've had no hair extensions for over a year. That motherfucker has never scratched my head. Joseph, if you're listening to this, start scratching. Start scratching my motherfucking head. Because there
aren't extensions in there.
None. Yeah. That's what he blamed it on. No, you just didn't scratch my head before, and you're not going to scratch it now. And I want you to, because I like head scratches. They feel nice.
There you go. PSA.
Anyways, go on. What's the next one?
Let's see.
So I think that that first one is definitely a depending on the situation. But the one I wanted to say was
the first one you said.
It was, would you rather be stuck in a romantic comedy with your worst enemy or in a horror movie with your best friend? Obviously, a horror movie with my best friend. Do you know how much fun we would have? We'd also probably end up dead, but we'd have fun doing it.
We'd be like trying to film the podcast. Didn't I send that to you? Did we say that?
That's why this made me laugh, because I was like, oh, 1000%.
Oh,
or they just let us go because we're so fucking annoying.
Yeah. You Nicole or somebody was talking about the apocalypse, and I said, no, I got Brielle strapped onto my back with a fucking backpack, and Steph's got her headset on, and Joey strapped up, and we making the podcast during the apocalypse. We're not dying
the entire time.
Fuck yeah. Like, we're capitalizing on this.
That will be us, for sure, in our little hideout.
Unhinged, and I love it.
I love it so much. So we already knew that.
That's a solid. Ooh. Would you rather have horns or a tail?
I feel like a tail would annoy the shit out of me.
Totally.
Because like I gotta sit on it. And I feel like horns could be fun because I can ram people that piss me off.
Yeah, I know. Like, you can't wear hats anymore, or you just like cut little holes.
That's true. But like, how often do I really wear hats? True. I feel like.
And is it one horn or is it two?
And I feel like my ass is a very nice asset of mine. So like, do I want to ruin it by putting a tail on it? Like, just stick the horns on my head.
Right. And is it like a curly tail or is it like?
True. Yeah. What kind of tail we talking? If it's like a cute little cotton tail, I could work with that. Every Halloween, I'll be a bunny.
Right.
It works. But the horns, the nice thing about the horns is accessorize them.
Oh, I feel like you could bedazzle them.
Exactly. See? We already knew.
We knew.
We knew that.
I read this one earlier too. Would you always rather smell like garlic or a wet
this
dog?
Was terrible. Honestly, though, I think I'm going to take garlic.
Same.
I cannot stand the smell of a wet dog. Because Harley smells like wet dog 90% of the time, and I want to die. I'm always like, get the fuck away from me.
Dude.
But garlic, sometimes Joe eats a lot of garlic and he smells like it. I could do that over a wet dog. Yeah, so that's how I know that I'd rather smell like garlic. I also feel like I could
used to it. Like,
yeah, and I could maybe like, I don't know. There's got to be some sort of perfume that like counteracts the garlic smell.
Maybe.
I don't think anything counteracts wet dog smell though.
Fucking
I've tried.
Grody.
There was a good one that Joe said from this list, and I don't remember which one it was. Where was it? I know I had.
Would you rather have a head the size of a small grapefruit or the size of a giant watermelon?
I think the small grapefruit.
What?
I think I just want to look. I mean, both of them are going to look awkward as shit, but let's be real. If my head is that size, I'm never putting a shirt over my head ever again.
You never wear
Everything's got to be button up.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. And I don't like all the button ups. A lot of work there. Or zip ups.
The grapefruit makes more sense, like logically. Yeah. I'm a logical kind of gal.
It's still going to look uncomfortably weird, but I'll take it. I'd rather.
But like, both are weird, so you might as well like.
And also, like, how heavy is your head going to be if it's the size of a watermelon?
That's what I'm saying. You're going to have neck problems.
Heavy. Yeah. Oh, I like this one. Would you rather have the ability to be invisible or to read people's minds? I know. Both can work in their own way. I know
I
which
like
one
invisible.
I
I feel
Me
like
too.
invisible. Yeah.
Me too. Reason being, I already know if I hear something I don't want to hear, it's going to piss me the fuck off, and I will never forgive that person.
Know.
Yep. I'd rather just live in the unknown, because if I hear somebody saying something,
dude, but even if we're
like
invisible, we could also hear some dumb shit we don't want to hear.
But that's like, we're going to walk into that. We're going to know.
True.
Whereas if I'm just walking around and I hear somebody go like, wow, Steph's a fucking asshole, she never shuts the fuck up, I'll be like, excuse me?
Right. That's like, well, True Blood. Did you watch True Blood? No. Did you?
Only a little bit. I never really got into it.
She could hear the thoughts and couldn't really,
And I'm very overstimulated. Listening to a bunch of different people's thoughts all the time is going to piss me the fuck off. So is there like a turn on and off button? Like, do I always have to listen to these thoughts? At least if I'm invisible, I could do a lot of things for free. We love that.
Yeah.
I'll go steal a bunch of shit. We love that. I'm just kidding. We don't love that. But
sorry, I thought of a thing. It was trending on the internet. Did you see the people talking about how would they rather be trapped in the woods with a bear or a man?
And every woman known to mankind said the bear. Yeah. Because the bear doesn't understand the word no. So it makes sense if the bear attacks you. But a man should understand the word no. So if he doesn't listen, and all the men that were getting butt hurt because they're the problem.
They're the problem.
But who are we to speak on that? Yeah, no, give me the bear. Unless it's like the men in my life that I know and trust, give me if it's a random man, give me the fucking bear.
Yeah, absolutely.
The bear and I might actually become friends.
I speak to animals. Just kidding.
That actually was one of the things on here, I believe. Was it? Yes, actually. It said, would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Animals, 1,000%.
I know.
But now you're in Duolingo land.
See, but this is the thing. I'm in Duolingo land, but do I care to speak to other people? Not really. If I could talk to an animal and be like, what the fuck are you thinking? I want to know.
Right.
I want to know, what is Coco thinking right now? She's probably like, when am I going to die?
Skeleton.
Is it tomorrow? Somebody just take me out. This is interesting. Would you rather have to use shrimp flavored toothpaste or deodorant that smells like cheese?
Oh,
I'm doing the deodorant that smells like cheese.
I'm like, the toothpaste at least is gone. That cheese is fucking lingering all day.
I guess, but I love cheese. So
in your armpits?
Is it okay if I think I'd rather have my armpits smell like cheese than BO.
Yeah.
Depends on the cheese.
If I was going to say blue cheese.
No. If it's mozzarella, I could get behind that.
It's pretty mild. That's pretty mild. That's true.
And I might just really want to and if I smell like garlic, throw on the cheese.
Oh, this
Make
bitch is
me
a
fucking pasta dish.
Just a pizza.
Throw me in the pot. We're good. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I love shrimp, but I don't know if I want to brush my teeth with I think at one point every day brushing my teeth with shrimp might bother me.
See, brush
every day
teeth,
eat
that breakfast. On? You know what I mean?
I guess. Can I just not brush my teeth?
True.
Can I just not wear deodorant? It's actually a lot of people don't wear deodorant and they don't smell because you're not actually supposed to need deodorant.
Right. Our bodies, you're stuck in it.
The reason I actually found a body wash that's supposed to help. Well, it's not a body wash. It's for acne, but it's supposed to take away the bacteria that causes our armpits to smell.
Oh, interesting.
Can't remember what it's called right now, but I'll let you know. So I've been using that because apparently that's the whole thing behind deodorant is we're not even really supposed to use it. It's a bacterial thing that causes us to smell.
Yeah.
Fun fact of the day.
I love it. Love a fun fact. Let's see.
What else you got on there that you like?
Let me see. Oh wait, I forgot this whole first page.
I know there was a lot.
Would you rather have 2 long front teeth like a beaver or no teeth at all?
Give me the beaver teeth.
Same.
I don't think I could have no teeth unless I can get dentures. Then maybe.
That's funny.
I think just give me the beaver teeth.
These are solid.
I know, I like these. Would you rather never get lost again or never lose your balance again? That's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I don't get lost. Well, that's a lie. I get lost a lot, actually. I don't ever lose my balance, though.
That's
anyways.
what, yeah, I mean, if I was, my answer may be different if I was an 85-year-old woman, but.
I know which one I wanted to ask. Where the fuck is it? Was it the first page? It was about, like, would you rather be an adult
or a kid?
What was it, though? I'm trying to look for, like, the exact verbiage. The verbiage.
Hold on, I saw it too.
I don't see it.
Oh, would you rather spend the day wearing wet socks?
Oh, that was the other one I saw.
Popcorn kernels stuck in your teeth.
I know. Joe said he would.
That's so tough.
I know. Joe said he would do the popcorn kernel. I don't know. I think I'd actually pick wet socks. I cannot stand having something stuck in my tooth and not being able to get it out.
Those are like two of my least favorite. I know. Socks.
I don't like the feeling of wetness on my socks or anything too, but I think I could handle it. I think at some point my feet would get used to the feeling and just it wouldn't bother me. But the popcorn kernel being stuck in my teeth all day long and I couldn't get it out, I hate that feeling. It is one of the most annoying feelings to me when I cannot get the shit out of my teeth that I can feel in my teeth.
I'd have to do the popcorn. I don't wear socks in case socks get wet. Like,
well, do you want to know Joe's fear? I asked him one day, what's something you fear? His fear is going into the shower and forgetting that he has socks on.
Oh.
I know. That's what I said. I
literally avoid socks at all costs. Like, that's not a fear because it just wouldn't happen.
But I'm like, Joseph, fears are like specific. Spiders, airplanes,
heights. For me. Yeah.
No, not Joe's. Socks in water. So that's why he would pick the popcorn kernel too. So
that's fair.
Anyways,
right, what you got?
Would you rather be a kid your whole life or an adult your whole life?
A kid?
Right. Well, I said what? Well, Joe said what age?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. That's the issue.
And is it like, adult your whole, like, no, hard pass. Hard pass on the obligations.
Yeah. Can I keep my kids? Can I be kids with my kids forever and ever?
Right. All right, I'm going to give you an unpopular opinion.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so some of these were like on Reddit. Some were I had polled people at one point.
And I had polled people on my Instagram.
That too. This is us not being a big fan of dogs.
Listen, guys.
Opinion.
Let me just set the scene.
Preface the scene, yeah.
I've always loved dogs. Okay. However, I don't know why. My life has always revolved around me living with dogs that drive me absolutely fucking mad. And maybe it's because they're not my dogs. I'm convinced that if it's my animal and I'm raising it from day one, it'd be a different situation.
I do feel that.
Joe tells me all the time it's a good thing that I have my own kids and I'm not a stepmom.
Sure. 1000%.
But, I think I'd be a lot nicer than I am to dogs. But it's just, I've lived with Lucina. I've lived with Harley. They drove me absolutely fucking bonkers. Lucina used to shit and piss everywhere in our apartment when we were in college. Always in front of my door, never in front of Nick's. Why?
Of course.
Why would she go to the bathroom in front of her owner? She does it in front of mine at 7 a.m. when I have to go to my internship.
Ugh,
runs away, makes it look like I was abducted from our apartment.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Remember that
Jesus
story?
Fucking Christ.
Because Nick didn't lock her up. The minute I opened the door, this dog bolted out. I dropped everything. Literally, key still in the door, doors wide open, bag on the trash chute thing that they had. My shit just like flung on the floor. I run down the 3 flights of stairs to chase this motherfucker. Finally get a hold of her. And she doesn't have a leash on, so I'm just like grabbing her by her fucking collar, dragging her ass back into the apartment. I get there and Nick's like, what happened? I thought that you were like abducted or something because of the way that the scene looked.
Valid.
I go, your dog is what fucking happened. Reason number 5001 why I'm not so keen on the dog life. And after having kids, I now know why most parents prefer not to have dogs, because it's just another thing that you have to take care of. And unlike children, dogs never get to a point where they can do things for themselves.
Right. They can't go to the bathroom.
You still got to walk them.
Yeah.
You still got to feed them yourself. I mean, some dogs they can get to that point, I guess, but
that's what I feel like. I've never lived with a dog ever or been around one that's like, not gonna jump and not gonna do the things. Like, it would have to be a very particular situation for me.
Well, and that's why
I like to walk, but I like to walk when I like to walk.
Right. It's like I like to walk when I like to walk, and I don't like to be pulled, and I don't like this and that.
But if I
my
could,
issue is like I would just have to train. It would have to be like the most well-trained animal on planet Earth if it's going to be living with me, so that I don't get overstimulated and. I mean, that's just Morgan. I know some people were not happy about that, but that's why it's an unpopular opinion.
I know it is unpopular. Let's see.
I know there was one of the ones that you sent was ketchup is trash.
That was on Reddit. Like someone was just like, hating hard on ketchup.
Does Morgan not like ketchup?
It wasn't me. I like ketchup.
I don't think ketchup's trash.
You put it in the fridge, right?
Yes.
Okay, because that's also a fucking thing. I think so. Some people. Well, it is vinegar based. I'll have to check on a bottle of it.
I thought it said refrigerate after opening.
I would also think so, but
right. Well, some people. Okay, I have to ask you this: syrup, like maple syrup.
Yeah, fridge.
You put that in the fridge, right?
Yeah.
Syrup for like waffles and shit, like Aunt Jemima or whatever the hell it's called now. You put that in the fridge?
I do.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Joe's family does
not at your house.
No, at my house it always was in the fridge. When I went to his house and I was looking for it in the fridge and I didn't find it in the fridge, I was like, "What is this? This doesn't belong out."
Is it so? Like, is it like honey where it's like shelf stable forever? Because I guess so, I get it.
No, I think so too, but I'm like, I like it in the fridge. I like the coldness. I don't know.
Me too.
Maybe it's just fresh. I don't know.
Fresh.
Yeah. I like sriracha in the fridge too.
Is that one not supposed to be in the fridge?
I guess because Joe leaves it out all the time. See, I figured my entire life I put everything in the fridge. You open that shit, it's going in the motherfucking fridge.
Agreed.
Then I started dating Joe, and I learned that a lot of things that they have open don't go in the fridge. And I'm like, who are you people?
So, like, also hot sauce. Hot sauce is weird because some are like super vinegar based and they don't have to be refrigerated. But like, there are some that aren't, that do need to go in the fridge, and you're like, but which is
this is why I just put everything in the fucking fridge.
That's what
like,
I do.
If it's in a bottle and I opened it, it's going in the fridge.
I know.
I like my shit cold. That was actually a would you rather that I saw. It was would you rather have all of your food be cold or all of your drinks be hot? I'm going cold food.
Oh, cold food for sure.
I don't like hot drinks.
Me either.
Like,
I don't.
Once in a blue moon, I'll have a hot coffee when it's cold out or a hot tea, but like, no.
Same.
I'd much rather eat cold food all day.
Yeah.
I eat cold food half the time anyways. Joe makes fun of me because I'll sit there and eat cold pasta and cold pizza. I'm like, this is the best.
We're the same, obviously.
Yes. Clearly. Obviously. Okay, well, I'm just making sure that we are not part of the unpopular opinion of the ketchup is trash because I love ketchup.
That was not me. No,
I used to put ketchup on my rice. Yeah. That's how weird I am. White rice and ketchup? Try it. It's good.
It's okay. Okay. I think I'm down for like, if I'm trying to just do rice, like I'll put Parmesan cheese. Like I'm like a
I never thought about that. I'm gonna open this. Oh, that is not the right way. Give me a little bit more light now that the sun's not directly in my eyeballs.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Oh, I like pineapple on pizza. Give me pineapple. Give me peppers. Give me all black olives. Fuck yes.
It's the
I like the weird shit.
Yeah, like give me the pineapple.
The sun, it's coming back. Motherfucker. No. I don't want to be dark, but I don't want to be too light that I have like an Edward Cullen shit happening to me.
Well, yeah, that's one on here, but I think the Stanley Cups being like hating on the Stanley Cups came from your thing, right?
Which I agree.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't have one. I don't know.
I was gonna say after getting my hydro jug, fuck a Stanley Cup. Fuck 'em.
I just like I don't give a fuck.
Although, did you see the girl whose car caught on fire and the Stanley Cup was like the only thing that survived?
I did.
And they did buy her a new car. That was very nice of them.
That's super fucking cool.
Right? And then they were like, by the way, don't go setting your cars on fire because this is the only time we're doing this.
Right. Valid. Good marketing director, whatever.
But like, here's the thing with Stanley. It's so overhyped and it's just a fucking cup that holds water and keeps it cold. Yes, does it keep it cold for a long time? It does. But my hydro jug and my $20 cup from Target or my $10 cup from Amazon also keep my stuff cold if they have that whatever inside of them.
Insulated. Yeah. Do you really care about icy water? Like, are you one of those?
Yes.
Okay. Because like
I love my water like freezing fucking cold. See, I love crisp cold water. I love nugget ice. I want a nugget ice maker so very badly because I love it. My issue is the cup doesn't even fucking, like, even the one that's supposed to be like more leak proof, it's still not leak proof. And when you have children and you have a heavy ass cup and it falls over, it's spilling everywhere.
Is there Stanleys without straws, or are they all straws?
No, they have Stanleys with that, but the one that's like hyped is the straw one.
Yeah.
But like I have the one that's like a portable that the straw goes up and down. I like a straw that goes away. Let me put my straw away.
This is
it also helps
with straw, like, because
it also helps with it not like falling and spilling everywhere when the straw can be like put down. But that's why I like my Hydro Jug.
I'm never
Shout out Hydro Jug if you hear this.
True. I'm never convinced the straw is clean. That's the real story here. I try
really hard with those little scrubby brushes.
Yeah. I have a corksicle bottle that has like a little flippy top.
Oh, yes.
And I love the corksicle.
Yes, I have a corksicle too, just like that. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
But I also feel like that's like a child. Like maybe my parents didn't give us like sippy straw cups, because I vividly remember I told my brother, I'm like, you need to order one of these because this is the best cup I've ever had in my life. It has a little flip top, but like you were saying, the straw that goes away.
Yeah.
Same vibe. We had that, but like it gives me the vibe of the corksicle. And I'm like, maybe this is just because what we had as kids.
Probably. Honestly, probably.
Let's see what else we got.
Oh, I like mine. This is my unpopular opinion for y'all. Diet Coke is fucking disgusting. I said what I said, and I stand by that. There are people that literally will die on a hill for Diet Coke. I am not one of those people.
Same.
I think it is terrible. I think anything diet tasting is terrible. I don't know how people actually drink something that is like diet and they're like, I can't taste the difference. Are your taste buds okay? Because the minute a little piece touches my tongue, I'm like, this is diet. This is fucking disgusting. Get it out of my premises right now. I don't want it.
Diet Coke
fucking
is
terrible.
Disgusting.
All of them. But Diet Coke especially. I don't even like Coke. So Diet Coke is that much worse for me because I don't like dark sodas unless like Dr. Pepper is like the only one that I'll be like, I could go for an ice cold Dr. Pepper. And that's very rare that I'll be like,
the only
that sounds good.
Corey has bought Dr. Pepper Zero, which I think is different than Diet. I don't know how. I don't fucking know. But I do have to say, I'll have to bring you one because that shit does taste the same. And I'm like, what kind of sorcery is that?
Please do, because I am the big, like, I will tell if it is.
I will bring it to you because that shit blew my mind. That shit blew my mind.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you said cottage cheese fan.
I love cottage cheese. Hate Diet Coke and love cottage cheese. Put that shit on everything.
Versatile.
I just think it's so good. Now listen, at one point in my life when I was trying to like be good with my health and people were like, eat cottage cheese, it's really good for you. I was like,
I know you were unsure at
but
first.
I think it was just because of all like the people saying that it was like, ugh. And
it was the
honestly, I love the texture of cottage cheese. I love the taste of it. You can make it salty. You can make it sweet. You could put some freaking fruit with it and some honey. Delicious. Put some balsamic vinaigrette and some avocado, some tomatoes. Delicious. It's fucking delicious. Give it a try. It's fucking delicious.
Dude, it's just cheese. Like, I love it because it's like, perfect. It's perfect.
It kind of reminds me of like burrata.
Right.
And like mozzarella, like in that sense, but then healthier for you. Yeah. Because it really is good for you and has a ton of protein in it. That's why I've been eating it more.
I don't usually do it as a sweet treat. Like, I'm not like the fruit girly, but I do. I
made it like a sweet dish one night and put like melted chocolate and peanut butter in it. Dude, you could do so much shit with cottage cheese.
That would be good.
So much shit.
Like fully commit. True.
Delicious.
True.
Delicioso. So don't knock it till you try it, folks, because it's not that bad.
Let us see.
I know this had Christmas is the worst holiday.
Oh yeah.
So here's my thoughts on Christmas. I do like Christmas a lot. I love the time of the year. I love anything. Well, now September because of Joey's birthday, but it used to be October to December. love that shit because I love
Yeah.
fucking, well, my birthday's October, but then I love
Yeah.
Halloween, and then I love Thanksgiving, and I love Christmas. I don't know what order I like them in anymore because I feel like that has changed. And here's why. As a kid, I loved Halloween and Christmas. And I still love Halloween. I still think Halloween will always be like right there above everything else.
It's
I don't know if
tier.
it's because it's my birthday month. I don't know if it's because I just love fall and spooky season. I don't know. Something about it. But I used to love Thanksgiving in college because it was like the time where everybody came home.
Right.
And I feel like that's why I loved it so much. Do I love it as much now? No.
Nah.
It's a little bit more stressful than back then when I would just come home from college and not have to worry about anything besides seeing my friends and my family that I haven't seen for months.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, okay, where are we going? What are we doing? How are we eating? Who's doing what? When am I going to gouge my eyes out?
Yeah, I would prefer to separate them, December.
What would be nice is Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're too close for so many gatherings. That's my only issue with it. But like I love the holidays. I love Christmas trees. I love decorating. I love, all like the hype with Santa with the kids and stuff. But it's just like it's so much work for one day. Like just send me off. Send me off.
I agree.
But I think that's why I like Halloween, because when you think about it, Halloween is like you just go trick or treat.
Yep. Do you want to know why? Halloween's the best? Because there's no fucking obligation to do anything with it.
Exactly.
No gifts except for candy. If you want.
Yeah,
or
if
do
you
fucking
want.
Presents of
or fucking go out and party. Like you could do so much. I used to love Halloween in college because we just partied for a week straight in all different costumes. Like let me dress the fuck up as a whore if I want to. Let me dress the fuck up as a frog if I want to.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna say shit.
Perfection. Yeah. That's why I feel like all of the like gift givey sort of holidays and like
it takes
that
the
kind
fun
of shit.
out of things.
I don't.
It's too stressful. It takes the fun. It's nice now having kids because like we focus that attention on the children.
Yeah.
Yes. But when you're like an adult and you're like doing gift giving and stuff, it's just stressful and it makes you go broke and you're stressing out like, what do I get this person? Are they even gonna fucking like this? That's why I love that we did the freaking Secret Santa this year because
that was smart.
So easy, so smart. Love that. Do it if you don't know what to do and you got a lot of family members. Put everybody on Secret Santa. You put what you like. You literally can link what you like.
As long as everyone follows the rules and doesn't get,
well, if you're not like my father,
presents.
who is Did I tell you?
It's great,
did I tell you about my dad's fuck up though?
Yeah.
When he thought that he had who I had.
Yeah.
I was like,
he didn't get it.
Yeah.
I love that though.
Why does she want that? I'm like, she doesn't want that. You don't know how to read, sir. And now I know who you have because you don't know how to read. But
oh my god, I love that so much. That's too funny.
I'm trying to see. Oh, Disney isn't the happiest place on earth.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
I know.
And here's why. I fucking hate the heat. If it's hot and I'm at an amusement park, take me out of my misery. Throw me in the lake.
It's the lines.
The lines suck and the heat sucks. Now,
if it was hot with no lines, win-win.
It still sucks.
Well,
here's the thing. I lived in Orlando for 6 years.
That's true.
We would frequent the amusement parks. The only time the amusement parks were fun to go was when it was middle of the fucking winter on like a random Wednesday when everyone's at work. Not during the holidays, not during summer, not during peak time. Give me a fucking Tuesday at 2 p.m. in the middle of the fucking year when everyone's back at work and it's like 60 degrees with the sun.
Yeah.
And we did that a couple times and it was fucking fantastic. No
fun.
lines, so nice, beautiful. But when there's too many people, and there's even more people now than back then, too many people, it's too hot, the lines are so fucking long, it's not enjoyable.
No.
Like it's just not. I'm like, this is not fun. I want to just shoot myself. Don't bring me to an amusement park. Where's the happiest place on earth for me? I don't even fucking know. A beach, maybe? A mountaintop?
Like an all-inclusive resort?
Ooh, an all-inclusive resort. That sounds like a happy place on earth.
Right. Yeah.
Or like a cabin. Give me a cabin in like a chilly fall night.
All-inclusive cabin.
Yeah.
Where is that? Do those exist?
I don't know, but
I guess
love
it's like
cabins.
a ski resort. Like we never, like.
But I love like the idea of a cabin like with the cold weather and have like a hot jacuzzi outside.
Yeah.
I want to. So that is actually what I want to do for my 35th birthday. Given that I'm not pregnant, we're all going to a
close
cabin.
Your legs.
Yeah, make sure the year before that I'm not doing anything risque. But I would really listen, I can get pregnant while we're in the cabin. Just don't let it happen prior.
Yeah. Before.
But I want all of us to go to a cabin.
Love it.
In the fall for my birthday to make up for all the birthdays that I've missed because of being pregnant. This is my 30th do-over.
I know, literally.
5th annual 30th birthday. Because we need to redo this. But I really want to go to a cabin. I keep telling Joe, I'm like, that's all I want. Take me to the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah.
Stick my ass in a 3-story cabin with a jacuzzi and a game room. We don't even have to leave.
Literally.
We'll have so much fun.
Easy to find too because of freaking Airbnb.
When we went in college, it was the best time. We stayed in that cabin the whole time. I died. I threw up everywhere. Got so fucked up. Didn't eat all day because we were in the car. Got so drunk. Threw up everywhere. In the shower, on the bed, on the floor. They're like, they just cleaned this place. You just fucking demolished it with your vomit.
And for the record, it wasn't me.
I wasn't in Orlando, so that's why.
That is so true.
That's literally why.
True. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, that sounds quite lovely here for it.
I know, so keep it open. We got some years to go, but 35th birthday coming at ya. I was gonna see if there were any more would you rathers that
I know
were funny or good. What's this? Would you rather spend a week in the woods without a tent? Oh, this is a good one.
Oh.
Or a night in a real haunted house.
How was a week in the woods with no tent?
I think I'm doing the night in a real haunted house, honestly. Give me the spooky. I can't do a week.
Dude.
Listen, Joe wants me to go fucking camping with him, right? And he's with a tent.
Yeah.
With a tent. Where do I go to the bathroom? I have to pee a lot and I poop. I have a regular bowel movement schedule.
Yeah.
I can't go poop in the woods. I just can't do it. And then I'm sleeping. What? There's no way in hell.
Too, but
the bugs. How am I going to sleep? I'm not going to sleep if I don't have a fucking tent to protect me.
I think, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how haunted is my question? Because, like,
says a real haunted house.
That's one night, but am I not going to sleep for the rest of my life after one night?
Possibly.
Probably. A week in the
but
wilderness.
You know what?
I'm channeling my survivor ass.
Hear me out. The night in the haunted, this is a good one because you and I are on two totally different things. The night in the haunted house, I might be okay with if I'm there not alone. I can't be alone. If I have somebody, same with the woods though. Like I can't be the fuck alone. But if I have somebody with me, I feel like it could be fun. It will be scary as shit, but I feel like I'd be in a horror movie, which could be kind of fun. I don't know. This is the spooky side of me. Like, let me see. I've always wanted to go to like those haunted hotels. Dude. Just for one night though. I will stay awake the whole night. I do it now. And nothing's haunting me besides baby cries. But that's the haunting.
That's just normal cries in my brain.
Yeah. So, like if I'm going to be up all night, I might as well be getting like spooked. I don't know. Maybe I'll make friends with the ghosts. But it's like a real haunted house. It doesn't mean like the fake ones where they got people coming at you with chainsaws. It means ghosts.
Right.
Spooky.
Like I'm thinking 8 years from now that shit comes home with you. I'm thinking like
that's why I gotta make friends with them, and then you come home and you smudge everything, right? Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Smudging.
Yeah, but
or the demons in me.
I'll risk it in the wilderness without the tent. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm picturing it legit like Survivor, like they're on this beach, and like if the weather's bad, then you're fine.
But it's the woods. You're not in the beach. You're in the woods. That's freaky. There could be a serial killer out there. Okay, the haunted house has ghosts. Maybe like demons, but again, make friends with them. It's fine.
I'm going to make friends with the bear.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I'm sticking with haunted house.
Oh my God.
This is a good one for me. Well, I wonder how I would be able to do this. Would you rather have a unibrow or no eyebrows at all?
Oh, yeah, no eyebrows.
Can I here's my question.
Oh.
Here's my question, because there's not a lot of context.
Can you get rid of it? Yeah.
Yeah. If I have the unibrow, am I able to shave it daily or wax it?
Probably. Let's say yes, because
if that's the case, I'll probably take that. But then I'm like, if I don't have any eyebrows, can I pencil them in? Because I do that already.
Of course. Yeah.
I basically don't have eyebrows.
Yeah.
So let's be real.
You're fucking killing it already.
In case you guys didn't know, this ain't all natural. There's a lot of things that are all natural on me, but my eyebrows are not one of them. If I lick my finger and do what Morgan's doing right now, most of it will come off.
I'm a blessed
and
child.
We're just gonna deal with that. This has been my life since Morgan and I were friends, and I always was so embarrassed about having to pencil in my eyebrows until it became a cool thing, and then I was like, fuck, I know what to do. You bitches are all learning for the first time, and I'm here doing it.
You're legit ahead of your time.
True that.
Ooh, would you rather get $1 every time you compliment a stranger, or $100 every time you insult a stranger?
To be honest, I think I'm going with $1, and here's why.
Same, yeah.
It's so much easier for me to go around complimenting people. I could make what I would probably make
$100 today.
Yeah. Like if I had to insult people to make $100, I'd probably only be able to insult one person a day, and it would be like my brother. Right. I wouldn't feel comfortable insulting like
fuck no, and that doesn't count.
That I don't know or care
a stranger.
About. Oh yeah, it said stranger. Oh yeah, there's no way in hell. I'd be getting fucking hit. People would be punching me if I was insulting them.
I don't have.
But the complimenting, not only am I getting money for it, but I'm putting a smile on someone's face.
Right, making their day better.
Exactly. So it's like a win-win. And I could probably go compliment 100 people. I'll just go stand in Times Square and compliment every motherfucker that walks by. I love your shoes.
I like your shoes.
I love your eyebrows. I love your hair. I love your shorts.
And they're true. I do it already.
Yeah. I could do it. Do it.
What, we both pick one more?
Yeah, let's do one more, and then we'll close out the show. Let's find the best of the best.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather work as a bouncer at a trashy nightclub or as a personal assistant to a high-maintenance celebrity? I think I'm going to have to be a bouncer. Because at least you're like top of the food chain, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say that too. I feel like if I was a personal assistant to a high-maintenance celebrity, like, is this going to be like a The Devil Wears Prada type of shit?
Sure, for sure.
Because I won't do that. I won't be able to handle that at all.
Hell no.
I'll go home crying every day.
Yeah.
So, I'll be a bouncer at a trashy nightclub.
Yeah.
I've been to enough trashy nightclubs in my time. Why not be a bouncer? I got carried out of one. So
I'll throw out the fake IDs.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I just had one that I saw. Oh, this one. Would you rather only speak in riddles or only speak in rhyme?
Ooh.
I don't know, to be honest, if I could do either of those. I feel like it would be funnier for me to speak in riddles.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be easier for me to speak in rhyme.
Agreed. 1,000%.
Like I did that today. I was saying something and I was like, I said something about get off my socks and my cocks. And Joe was like, you want to do what to my cock? I was like, first of all, didn't say that. Second of all, I was trying to rhyme words.
Yeah, I like the rhyming. I feel like I make up songs anyway.
Exactly.
Riddles would be hard.
Riddles would be really hard, but I think it'd be really funny if I just walked around riddling all day long. Like, I am the riddler. But I do think that I'd succeed with the rhyming, at least a little bit more.
For sure.
And then also, like, if I'm always talking in rhyme, let me turn it into a business. I'll become a rapper.
TikTok, for sure. Also, yeah.
Just call me Steph.
I know. What was her name?
That was my rap name anyways back in the day.
What was this little girl's name? Oh my God. I literally
was she a rapper?
It was this little girl. She's like 6 years old, but she was rapping. I'll have to repost it on our TikTok because I literally ran into the other room and I was like, Corey, you have to watch her. What the fuck was her name?
Did she rap Eminem? Because I might have seen it. Because I saw a little girl rap Eminem.
She was with Snoop Dogg. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. She was so fucking good.
Can I just say this last one? Because this is more like a fun one. Because like you wouldn't do this all the time, but I think it would be fun to know which one you like more. Would you rather a ding sound every time you wink, ding, or a pow pow sound Have you make a finger gun.
Okay, I like the pow pow because I don't wink, and I feel like I'd utilize this.
See, I so want the wink because I also suck at winking, but I feel like if I was like,
you try,
and it would be like, ding, it would just be so funny. Like I would end every single podcast with like a ding, and you would do a pow pow.
We'll insert that at some point. That's so funny. Maybe I'll do it.
Like I saw that and I was like, wait, that's so cute.
Oh my God.
I love
that one.
Anyways, I think that was
a success.
All the fun
What
ones.
a great success. This little girl, her name is Van Van. I'll send you. I saw her. She was singing one of the
Van, like with a V or ban
with a V, okay. like the vehicle. Yeah.
Van.
She was singing one of the Snoop Dogg, the Doggyland Kids raps. But then she like also like I guess raps by herself. I'll send you the thing because I was like,
I feel like that's gonna be Brie one day. Well, I don't know if Brie's gonna be rapping, but Brielle,
658,000 views.
Oh my gosh!
She said I think she like said Kendrick Lamar. Or, I can't remember what she added in. That was like so timely. I'll send it to you and repost it on our thing. But
I need Brie to be like that. But Brielle picks up on every single song that I play. She already knows some of the lyrics for the new Post Malone song.
Yes.
I had some help. Like she'll be singing it in the back and I like look and I'm like, she's moving her lips. She's actually saying the right words.
Repetition.
My favorite is she knows the lyrics to Fortnite and she knows the one line where she talks about, I want to kill her.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I die every time I hear her. I'm like, Brielle, no.
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh. Before we get off, one funny thing that happened last week. I had my kids here at my mom's and I had gotten Brie Starbucks because it was like the buy one get one day or whatever they were doing. They were doing some shit. So I got her egg bites and I'm like, okay, I'm going to run them down to my car and move it because I was in front. As I'm walking towards the door, I hear Brie go, oh my God, what the fuck? Or no, sorry, fuck this fork.
This fork. Oh.
And I go, me and my mom look at each other and I'm like,
an angel.
Did she just say, oh my God, fuck this fork? And I'm like, Brie, what's wrong with the fork? Also, we don't say that. But I also can't keep a straight face because this is hilarious.
She didn't like the fork?
It wouldn't come out of the packaging. So she was like, fuck this fork. Or fucking fork. It was something with fuck and fork. And it was just the whole way that she said it was so perfectly done. And I was like,
at least
my mom goes, did you learn that from mommy? Because then, you know, I'm always going, God, fucking shit. And then I hear her go, fucking shit. And I was like, Brielle, you don't say that. Only mommy says fucking shit.
So, I mean, at least
it's a good thing she doesn't
grammatically correct.
Yeah. Listen, she probably knows more words that she shouldn't know at her age than most adults know, but that's okay.
Proud of her. Oh my God.
I still question myself how I did not curse in front of kids all my life, but now I just like, it is what it is.
Totally. I would. Yeah.
Honestly, I hate the people that are like, you shouldn't curse in front of your kids. It's a bad habit.
This is a good unpopular opinion.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. Right.
Let me start with that. Fuck you. Because my kids know when they're a little bit older that it's a bad word and they shouldn't say it. But as they're 2.5, they think it's funny. I think it's funny. It's fucking hysterical. Let them curse.
Let it be. Also,
say your shit.
I'm not going to censor myself.
No.
Fuck off.
Exactly. And on that note.
I just picture myself. We definitely, the last time I went to Epcot, there was like some little boat ride thing we were on, but it was like a transit. It wasn't like a ride.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what we were singing because whatever. We have been drinking. And
I've been drinking.
We were singing something. I'll have to find the video because it was really fucking funny. And I was just like, and I didn't know there was kids behind me. Like, trail off. I'm like, oh my God, get the fuck out of here. Like, get out of Disney World. Anyways. That was fun.
Goodness.
That was fun.
Well,
we got good ones.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any unpopular opinions, leave them in the comments. If you have anything you want to would you rather on us, leave it in the comments. Let us know if you agree or disagree.
I know.
Although we already knew Morgan and I would be very similar with these things, but
give us the tea.
We did have that haunted. Let us know. Would you guys rather be in the woods for a week or one night in a haunted house? No tent. Remember, no tent in the woods. Tent. I need to know. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I'm going to ask Joe when I get home. He'll say the woods, though, because he camps anyway. So I'll be like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Like, no. Not cool when you get mauled by a bear. I know you just think, like, the demons and ghosts are going to get me. I'm making friends with them. I speak to the spirits. Not really, but...
Girl.
We're just like, nope, absolutely not. Oh, God. All right.
Anyways.
Well, we love you all. Stay tuned for next week's episode because we will have a special guest.
Yeah.
Right? That's that episode.
Friends supporting friends.
Yes.
Super exciting.
So stay tuned for that. And follow us on our social media pages. Baby One More Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I don't know why I always want to say Twitter.
Subscribe.
We don't have a Twitter.
Twitter.
So don't.
Sorry.
Don't listen to whatever. Yeah, fuck that shit.
We have enough shit to do, so.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Love ya. Bye, guys.
Bye.